So I thought I'd take a little stop here at Wong Recreation to check out the campsite I booked for my first moto camp. And well, I mean, it's spring, so everything's kind of dead, kind of muddy. Hopefully it'll dry out a little bit. I still got about 2 months before I camp in this spot here, so little time for the vegetation to grow in, for all this stuff to kind of dry out. I'm pretty sure we're not done with snow yet, so but I just want to take a look and see what I'm working with here. But yeah, it's not bad as long as everything just kind of dries out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. First moto camp. You know, there's a campsite there and there's a campsite there. I mean, if you ever camped in a state park, obviously, you know, you're up against neighbors. So hopefully it's going to be early enough in the season. There's not going to be a lot of people here. Today, I'm going to take you out to Lake Geneva in Wisconsin here. And Lake Geneva is one of the probably bougiest lakes here in Wisconsin. I mean, multi-million-dollar homes. I think Oprah still owns a house here. Usually when celebrities travel to Wisconsin, it's Lake Geneva. Wrigley Spearmint from Spearmint Gum has an old school mansion on the lake. Hopefully I'll be able to get some footage of it. I can't kind of stop and look at it. I have to show you in passing. All right, I'm gonna jump back on the scoot and head out to Lake Geneva. All right, guys, let's go. Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am on my way out to Lake Geneva. Show you guys around. Beautiful, beautiful day here in southeastern Wisconsin. I wish it would just stay like this. I think right now it's like 68, 70 degrees out right now. And then tomorrow, high 42. I don't think it's worse from there. Rain, snow, snow, rain, cold temperatures. That's probably why you noticed that I'm wearing exactly the same thing as I was in my last video, because I figured take advantage of this beautiful weather here and get a couple videos done. So, yeah. Wisconsin's a lovely place if you've never been. This is the best time, one of the best 2 times in Wisconsin. One of them is early fall or even late fall, because you can still do a lot of riding. It's not hot, it's not humid, and most of the bugs are gone. In the spring, same thing. It's beautiful out, it's not hot, it's not humid, and there's no bugs. It is nice to be back out on the scoot, get some miles underneath me, behind me on this Road King. Because as you know, this bike is new to me, but not brand new. It is a 07 Police Road King, and I'm loving it. I've had a Batwing Fairing Ultra for quite a while. The one I had last summer that was constantly broken, and an 07 Ultra before that for a few years. Good bikes, except for that one last time. That one was straight trash. But I'm really liking this Road King, man. It gives me that Dyna feel, you know, visually. You know, I got the windshield, got the bars, no fairings. You know, I feel like there's so much open around me, but yet it's a touring bike, so I'm super comfortable. This Clockworks windshield is awesome. I think I could start feeling the wind about right here. It's going right up over my helmet. Because when I first brought this bike home from the dealership, it had its original stock bars on it and no windshield, and I don't have the back or the core strength to keep myself exactly where I need to be on that really thin, swoopy, low profile seat that comes with it. So I was giving myself a definite workout on my way home, and I didn't realize how much of my core I was using to stay on the bike, because that wind was hitting me like I was a big old piece of plywood in the wind. But now with this windshield, I can sit back, keep one hand on the throttle, one hand on my leg the way I like it, take part of the views, and not feel that stress of holding on to dear life onto my handlebars. Well, yeah, I'm loving this Road King, man. It's awesome. It's so smooth. Runs so good. Bam! I'm excited for the wife to take her rider's course, so we both can go out together. So I'm really looking forward to getting her out, get her practicing and getting her comfortable, and then we'll slowly just kind of go a little further and a little longer and a little further and a little longer, and next you know, we're going from Wisconsin to California. I don't know, hopefully that's my goal. Never been. The longest consecutive I've ever been on a motorcycle was I rode around Lake Michigan. I think it's a little over 1,000 miles all the way around. Go down through Chicago first, because going through Chicago is one of the worst things ever, especially on a motorcycle. And then yeah, come up around Indiana, back into Michigan, and all the way up, back down around. It's a good time. Good scenery, good people, good food, good times. And of course, it all depends on, you know, who you go with. Solo trips are always great, because you don't have to really worry about anybody else but you. But, you know, if you go with a buddy or a few people, you know, sometimes it can make the ride a little rough, depending on how well they take the road, take the sun, take the heat. It looks like I'm going in the totally wrong direction that I'm trying to go to Lake Geneva. Now I'm in Illinois. Which, I mean, Lake Geneva is pretty much right on the border of Wisconsin and Illinois, so it's not like I went too far out of my way. But alright, well, I'll catch back up with you guys in a little bit when I'm finally making it to Lake Geneva. Alright, we made it to Lake Geneva. Had to go through a lot of boring interstate highway stuff, but see, you can take the long way around here. We'll come back on the other lake and all the cool stuff on the way back. because once I loop around and I come out of Lake Geneva, I'll probably end the video there. But yeah, so this is a very popular destination for our neighbors to the south here in Illinois. When you come here during peak season and you go walk downtown Lake Geneva with all the shops and restaurants and stuff, Illinois plates as far as the eye can see. Did I take the right way? Did I go the wrong way again? I hope I didn't. Quick Trip, I did. I don't ever see a Quick Trip here, so I think I did. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, looks like I gotta go this way and then turn around again so I can kind of show you what I want to show you. What I'm going to show you is the Wrigley Spearmint, or the Wrigley Mansion. It is a mansion of mansions. Not like a McMansion, like in your bougie subdivisions, like an actual real mansion. And we're passing it up right here, but I'm gonna come back around, hopefully. Kind of tight around here. See what I can do for you. Alright, it's recording. Alright, let's see if we can go see this mansion. Go. I'm gonna hold it up high so hopefully you can see it. Go Gadget, GoPro 13. Oh. There it was. There it goes. The Wrigley Mansion. Now, if you can take a boat tour, which I'm actually not going to do today, you can actually see the lake side of it. That's massive. I don't really know any offhand history, but I know it's old. Now we're coming up on one of the best kind of like pop-out views, you know, when you're riding around and you don't know where you are and you've never really been. That's Lake Geneva. And it looks like it's still kind of frozen from the winter. Even though it's like 70 degrees right now. That's why one of the funniest things in Wisconsin, it could be like a 72-degree day and you'll see people ice fishing. But see that sign here on this road? That means you're about to enter the bougie area. We already saw one, but that's a McMansions all the way over there. Gated community. Obviously, no. McMansion town. A lot of these are private drives. I wouldn't mind taking the bike, you know, down in there and seeing all the cool stuff and the big houses, but there's a private drive for a reason, you know. I'm not that kind of guy. I know my bike's a little loud. The thing is about this road here, though, is you gotta look out for deer, but you gotta keep an eye out, because they will come walking out, running out, sprinting out. There's a lot of these people in the neighborhood here keep out food for them and make sure they're happy and everything. Whoosh. So they're around. This is their neighborhood, so. But anyway, yeah, lots of deer around here. But this is one of the rides I do quite often when I want to just go out for a ride and I don't have time to kind of go wherever I want and go where the wind takes me, or I kind of want to take a direct route. I'll usually go around Lake Geneva. This is the other side. This would be the west side of Lake Geneva. There's its own resorts and boats and restaurants. Now the towns around the lake change, like Fredonia and Williams Bay and whatever else. But I just call it all Lake Geneva because it is. Alright guys, going back into boring parts of the ride around. As far as, you know, showing you cool stuff, I think the ride is awesome all the way around. You know, just because I get to ride, it's beautiful weather, it's good scenery, but I'm trying to show you the cool stuff of Lake Geneva, and it's not going to be like that for a little while, so I will check back with you in a little bit. Or dare I say it, little shout out to 2-Lane Life, right? See ya down the road. Oh, I had to get off the bike for a second. I haven't put on my highway pigs yet, so I had to walk around and get the knees all juiced up again. But this is Williams Bay. So way out there on the other side, Lake Geneva kind of goes that way, and this whole area here is known as Williams Bay. Beautiful homes all around. Looks like the lakes, or the bay, is melting up a little bit. But yeah. So thanks again for coming with me today on my little ride out here. It's a good ride. Able to finally get out on the scoot. She's looking good. I am so happy with this bike. You don't even know. You didn't see it, but on my way into Lake Geneva, I had to jump on the highway doing about 75, man. Just so smooth, man. I didn't realize how bad my other bike was until I got on this bike. I definitely got to get bars, some other kind of bars, and I got to put highway pegs on. I'm not quite as comfortable as I want to be on it as far as my back and my knees, but as far as the bike running and how well it behaves, or how well it handles and performs, it's great. Now, I'm not a performance guy. I'm really not into the performance baggers. I think they're cool if you have one. You know, let me know what you have or what you like about performance baggers. I have no problem with them. I'm not a performance guy, all right? I'm a left lane, right lane is for chill, all right? I cruise, man. All right, I'm gonna jump on the scoot, stretch my back a little bit, and finish the loop around here, and finish up this video. All right, let's go. All right, into downtown Lake Geneva to complete the loop. There she is in all her glory. I was going to show you the downtown area, but if you've never been to a downtown area in a small town, same thing, shops, restaurants. But I wanted to show you this. The very beautiful part of the state, very popular. Yeah, I think this is where we're going to end it, folks. So I'm coming right back around to the Wrigley Mansion. Thanks for coming along with me on this ride. If you like this content and want to see more of it, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. It's going to help me out substantially. In fact, I'm going to do a little contest soon, a free giveaway for subscribers. If you're already subscribed, you are already signed up. I'm going to be giving away a Midwestin Motorbike T-shirt along with a Midwestin Motorbike snapback trucker hat, which is not available, only for giveaway right now, and a tool set that you can use for your bike. All you got to do is subscribe and you are entered. And I'm going to run the contest March, all of April. Subscribe to the channel and you are entered to win a t-shirt, hat, and tool set. Free of charge, free to ship, directly to you, for just being awesome and watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. As you know, one of my goals for 2026 is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Hopefully this contest will help with that. I'll probably be doing a couple of them. This is the first one. So again, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Look at that. Cows. Anyway, be sharp. Stay vigilant. Godspeed. See you on the next one.